You ever feel just like there's nothing in life you can control? Like you're at the end of the tail of the dog that's wagging the tail, right? And you're just being jacked up and there's nothing that you can really control. I feel like this sometimes. It's called cognitive overload, where there's so much happening that you feel overwhelmed and you don't feel like you have agency in your own life, that there are things that you can do. Now, cognitive overload is real and it puts us in a state of fear or anxiety or paralysis. It can put us in a state of just saying yes when that's actually not what we want. Um, it can put us in a state of feeling powerless and like we're small. So today I just want to talk about what that is and how you can do something about it. So when you feel like you're in a state of cognitive overload, like I do sometimes, especially lately, there's political turmoil, there's political unrest in the world, there's war, there's um, natural disasters. Things are changing so quickly. I live in the United States. Things are changing so quickly. I don't know what to believe or what to understand or which piece of information to know is correct. I don't even know where to look. So I can feel in a state of cognitive overload. But there are all kinds of things that can make you feel like you're in cognitive overload. Maybe you feel like unhappy in a job and you want to pursue something new and you feel like you don't even know where to start. You could have something medically going on and you feel overwhelmed because there's just so much uncertainty, right? Uncertainty are the things that we don't know that create chaos. And some things we can never know, like, will it rain later today? I can't know that. I can kind of guess, but I can't know. And then there's the things that we can know that we can gather information about that help us get more clarity about our decision making, right? So when you're in a state of cognitive overload and there's a swirl of all these things that you can't know, pull your sphere of influence in, make your world smaller. Make your world smaller. Make it smaller by asking these questions. Where am I the decision maker? Or its partner question, am I the decision maker in this decision? Right? So I'll give you an example from my own life. Um, Recently, I felt like, gosh, I feel really out of control, like I don't have any impact, and I want to make a difference in my community, and I feel overwhelmed because of all the things that are happening politically. It doesn't matter where you are on the spectrum. And I just said, you know what I could do? I could look locally and see if there are any openings in my town for volunteers or positions like on the planning commission, which there was. So I could apply for that, right? But I got my world really small to where I could create impact and started to make some decisions about where I wanted to spend my valuable time. So indecision steals your time. So when you're in a state of cognitive overload, you can't decide, you're paralyzed or you're overwhelmed or you're fearful. When we make our world smaller into our sphere of influence, indecision no longer steals time because then we can start making great decisions for ourselves, for our families, for our communities, for the people we care about, right? So today I just want to offer this as a strategy for reducing your cognitive overload. So if you find yourself today or anytime in a state of overwhelm by all that's going on, think about where your sphere of influence is. Make your world smaller and ask yourself, where am I the decision maker? And am I the decision maker in this situation? It's powerful because it puts you in the driver's seat of your own life, because the only way you can change your future is by making great decisions. I hope this supports you. Take care.